Hello guys, today I'm going to take you through social media forensics using the E3 forensic platform. The main purpose of this tutorial is to perform a forensic analysis of Facebook user data to investigate cybersecurity allegations. The evidence gathered will assist in criminal investigations. As you know, cyberbullying is a criminal offense in a number of jurisdictions. Facebook, as well as other social media platforms, have become a major source of forensic data for data analysts. This is because of its huge user base of 2.2 billion globally, and with 400 Facebook users signing up every minute. So you can imagine the volume, the veracity, and the velocity of data on these platforms, which is very valuable for investigations. I'm going to use the Paraben E3 forensic platform. This is a good platform. The platform's evidence examiner seamlessly collates a large variety of evidence into a single interface, thus enabling users to search, parse, review, and report on the digital data. The E3 forensic platform uses a deep learning algorithm to find evidence by extracting electronic data, also including hidden or deleted data, over the web, text, multimedia, as well as application data. Since this particular investigation pertains to cyberbullying on the Facebook social media platform, the user's data will need to be acquired from this platform. Forensic Facebook data can be collected through various ways, but the three main ways are: 1. From cloud account data. This will require you to have the keys and credentials for the cloud. The second method is acquiring data directly from the device. This is through logical and custom acquisition of the file system and app data. The third method, and the method which is becoming increasingly popular, is the social media backup archive. This is the method that I'm going to be using for this tutorial. The social media backup archive is usually used after acquiring a user account through ethically hacking into the accused account. Some of you already know how to download Facebook backup archives, that is after accessing Facebook user accounts. But for the benefit of others, I'm going to explain briefly. Unfortunately, Facebook has been down today, the 4th of October 2021, mid-afternoon. Not just here in Zimbabwe, but I also hear that it's also down in other parts of the world. So instead of doing a live demonstration, I'll walk you through, fortunately using the slides that I'd created. So after opening a Facebook account, you need to go and click on Settings. After clicking on Settings, you click another option written Settings and Privacy. After that, you click on Facebook Information. This is the page which is currently being displayed on my screen. After clicking on the Facebook Information option, you need to go on and click on Download your information. After clicking Download information, you have to be patient and wait for some time whilst Facebook downloads your data. Before that, you also need to select the applicable time period. For my case, I chose all time because I wanted a large pool of data. After that, you click Create File, and then that is when you wait for your data to be generated. I had already downloaded a Facebook backup archive on my machine, and I had saved it in my Documents folder. This will facilitate quick access when I'm now using the E3 platform. So I'm just going to show you my folder. It's here written Facebook cyberbullying case. I had already saved it. So the next step will be to open the E3 platform. I already have the E3 platform on my computer. It's already saved, so I'm going to go ahead and click it. I'm going to click yes. It takes some time to boot up, so I'm going to be patient. So it's now loading plugins. It takes a bit of time. As you can see, the platform is now open. So the first thing that I'm going to do in this platform is to click on Add Evidence. When I click on Add Evidence, it will give me this dialog box for me to enter case details. This will enable me to create the cyberbullying case. So I'll go ahead and enter a name, any name that you can, that you require. For me, I'm just going to name it cyberbullying case 1. And this is the path where the case is going to be saved in. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue. Then I'll wait for the case to be created. So my case has already been created, as you can see from this window where it's clearly written cyberbullying case 1. So it has opened up the add new evidence tab. So this is the social media data that I have. So I'm going to click under category, I'm going to click social media. And then under source type, I'm going to click a social media backup. That's already provided for me. Then I'll go ahead and click OK. It will require me to choose the file that I'm going to use for the evidence. So as I had said earlier, I had already downloaded my data, and it's here written Facebook cyberbullying case. So I'm just going to click on it and click open. So I can enter a new evidence name if I want, but I'm just going to leave it as is, and then I'm going to click OK. Once I click OK, the content analysis wizard comes up. So from here, you can change the options from the default options which are there. Under the general options, you can click all the options that you require for data analysis. As for me, I'll go on and click this option, export graphics, yes, I need it. Index keywords, yes. Scan windows, yes, I'm going to click it as well. Then under data analyzing options, I'm just going to click the archives, save current options as default, and then move on to next. Under advanced settings, I'm not going to change anything. Then I'll move on and finish. So after choosing the data analyzing options, you can then explore the acquired data. This will give you an overview of the expanse data. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the cyberbullying case 1. Underneath it, you can see my Facebook cyberbullying case. This is the data that I have downloaded and imported into the system. It has already been acquired by the system as evidence. And you can see it's in the form of a zip file. And the zip file has a lot of information. It contains the Facebook activity messages, ads information, apps and websites, comments, events, Facebook assistant, gaming marketplace, all payments that have been made on the account, all the friends. It is a lot of information. There's a very huge amount of information here. After exploring my data, the next step that I'm going to take is to search the digital evidence. E3 gives the facility to drill down the expansive data by using the keyword search. In this case of cyberbullying, I can search common derogatory words. There are a lot of them, such as stupid, ugly, loser, amongst many other words that are usually used in cases of cyberbullying. So since I want to search in all the folders, not just in messages or in comments, I'm going to go straight to the zip, folder, and I'm going to right click. Then I will go to keyword search. This dialog box will appear. So for the purposes of this demonstration, let me demonstrate by using the word stupid. So I'll go ahead and type stupid in this, in this box. like this. Then I'll move on. I'll type whole word, and then I'll click whole word, then click on start. The system will start to search. And as you can see, the system has already returned, 4 incidences where the word stupid was used. It's just showing that it has finished searching, so I'll just click OK. So after viewing this evidence as an investigator, you don't just rush and conclude that just because you found, 4 instances where stupid has been used, you don't conclude that there are incidences of cyberbullying. You need to do further investigations. So for further investigations, you need to view the files. So as I can already see from these are messages. As you can see, this is a message, this is a message, this is a message, and also this seems to be an archived message. So I can use the drop down box to understand the issue better, and you can see the system has already converted the messages into text. So for me to view, I'll just right click on the evidence and select view file. As you can see, the document view pane is loading. So document view has finished downloading, as you can see from the document view panel. So as an investigator, I would need to go and look at the document so that I can see where the word stupid was used in this message. And as I can see from here, this was, a group chat. And this user left the group chat on the 26th of June 2008. So let me drill down just to go through the messages so that I can see, if the user was the one who used the term stupid and in what circumstance. So I'll just go down the pages. From here, there's nothing. I can already see, a lot of words which were used besides the word stupid. But let me look for the word stupid here. Not here. Yes, I already see the term stupid being used here. How do I leave this stupid thing? Somebody help. And this was said by someone other than the account user. So from here, we can conclude that this word did not originate from the user, but it originated from a different user in a group chat which the user was a part of. So we can do that for the other instances of, where the term stupid was used. This is not the only term which we can search. We can search many other terms such as ugly, and already from this message you've seen that there are, other terms which were used, which were even maybe more serious than the word stupid. So this is the type of forensic investigation that an investigator would then need, to partake. So as an investigator, you can receive complaints or a charge against a user who is being alleged to have said this or circulated that. So you need to verify authenticity of the claim that this indeed came from this user. You would need to search with keywords from the particular message. So in this instance, stupid is what we used as a keyword for searching because it was in the alleged message. So this verification which we did for this second instance is what we also need to do for all the outstanding instances. So the next step that I'm going to take is I'm going to export all my evidence into my investigation folder by clicking the export icon at the top. So I'll click export here. Then it gives me my exporting options. I'm going to choose export to folder, and it's going to export to my cyberbullying case folder. So I'm going to click export. And it has already informed me that it has finished exporting the evidence successfully. Exporting the data will help me document my case. The next step that I'll also take is to generate the report of the investigations. This will include information on the case, such as the data used, the evidence gathered, the analysis done, and my conclusions. So I'm going to click on the reports icon. This provides me the steps and options for report generation. So I'm going to click on the icon generate report. When I click on this icon, the reports wizard comes up and it gives me a range of options for report generation. There are general options here, so you can click on the type of report that you require. For me, I'm okay with the HTML investigative report, so I'm going to leave it as is, but I'm going to include past embedded data. Under investigators information, you can write the investigator's name, the company, the agency, the phone number, whatever information you require, and then you click next. For me, I'm just going to write the investigator's name and the agency. For the investigator's name, I'm going to write Constance, and the agency name, I'll just write ZRP, which is the police. Then I'll move on to, you can go on other evidence, so and so, even custom report view. If you require to add a custom logo, you can also do that. And you move on to the summary and conclusions section. If you want the summary and conclusions section to be included in the report, this is already the default and it's okay as it is. And if you have other files that you want to be included in the report, you can also do some edits on this log and supplementary file options. For me, I want to include the case history, so I'll click on include case history. Then I'll move on to finish. So the investigation report takes some time to be generated, but it will be generated and it will appear in the browser. It can be downloaded into the investigation folder as well. So I'll just wait, and once the browser opens and links me to the investigation report, I'll show you guys. So the system has just notified me that the report generation has been completed successfully. So I can look, I can already see the report has been generated. So this is a very big report, which shows all your interactions, all your feeds, your likes, your groups, your friends, media, downloads, payments, whatever activity you did on social media, even the searches. It can actually show the searches you made on this particular day and this particular time. So all your activities are laid bare from the forensic analysis using this E3 platform, and it's available for investigators, to use in gathering evidence for or against you. As you can see, it also shows even your security and login information, so it's available for use by the forensic investigators. And guys, as I said earlier, for the evidence, let's go back to the evidence. As I'd said earlier, you'd need to go through each of the evidence hits before you conclude. In the interest of time, we had investigated only one case out of the 4, which was the case of the group chat. But you, as an investigator, you then need to go through each and every one of the hits. In the interest of time, I had gone through all the search hits, and from my analysis of each of the 4, incidences of alleged cyber bullying. I had gone through all the messages, and from my analysis, I can conclude that from the existing archived and deleted social media data which was divulged by this system, we can prove, or we can conclude, that the user was not involved in the generation or circulation of the alleged message, which included words like stupid. Thank you. So guys, in conclusion, this is an overview of the system. This is my analysis of the system. If you have any other hints, feel free to comment on the link below. Thank you very much. Good day. See you in the next tutorial.